Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man Talk Monday, July 8, 2016. Thank you so much for joining your boy. We didn't have the Alpha Male show this morning. My man Waterhead, man, he's out on vacation too, I guess. But he'll be back on Wednesday. The Alpha Male show comes on preceding my show at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So shouts out to Walter, but no show for him today, back on Wednesday. Today after my show, though, at 12 noon Eastern time, we've got Marcus Harper's Sports Talk with Soul. That's right. That's right. Right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. My man Marcus Harper, California's finest man, is going to be talking some Olympics as well as what happened last night. All the little sports stories out there. So check out Marcus Harper's Sports Talk with Soul at 12 noon today right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The Doug Stewart Show is sponsored by footballsportsapp.com. Real cool technology, man. Going to be a big part of this show. So join in on the fun, man. Footballsportsapp.com. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. I'll let you know when you're able to download the app, but make sure you go on, footballsportsapp.com and register now. I'm telling you, it's going to be, kind of like akin to fantasy football, which we got to make sure and get everything set up for those, for fantasy football. But this football sports app thing, man, is going to be real big. Join in on the fun. You know, we have the most interactive show in the world. And this thing here, man, I've seen it. This is going to be big. This is going to be a game changer in the industry. So get down with the Doug Stewart Show and footballsportsapp.com. All right, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Giving out your ballers and your busters today on the show. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, every Friday we give out boiled peanuts. It's a long story about the name. I'm not going to get into the long, drawn-out story. But every Friday we give out boiled peanuts, okay? And basically it goes to the buster of the week in sports and entertainment. Well, today we may have the winner, and we pick up different nominees throughout the week. Somebody does something stupid, and they get added as a nominee. But today I think we might already have our winner, and that's the Pro Football Hall of Fame game and the NFL. I'm adding the NFL too for what happened last night. They canceled a game. One of the first things that that strikes me when I just said that kind of struck me, because when I was a kid, as a 7-year-old kid, I can remember coaches and people around the Little League football, around our league, talking about games never get canceled. The only way that they'll cancel a football game is if there's lightning in the area. Cats get struck down by lightning. But that's it. Rain, sleet, snow, hurricanes, tornadoes, it don't matter. We playing football. And for what happened last night to happen is just unacceptable. Yes! It's unacceptable. If you don't know, if you've been under a rock and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, they canceled the Hall of Fame game, which is the first traditional football game of the season in the NFL. You had the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts all set and ready to go out there and play some football, and they canceled the game because there was some type of mishap with painting of a logo in the middle of the damn field and in the end zone. Who gives a rat's ass about the logo? And quickly, NFL officials came out and tried to blame the Hall of Fame, which the president of the Hall of Fame, the Football Hall of Fame, is David Baker, who we've met before. I say we, me and my brother Ryan, the two live stews. We actually interviewed David Baker probably 10 years ago. He was the commissioner at one time of the Arena Football League. When I tell you that is the biggest man I've ever seen in my life, like TV doesn't do it justice on how big this guy is. Like, he's big wide. The other biggest person I've ever seen in my life was my homeboy Orlando Brown, who played football at South Carolina State University, Big Zeus, who's passed on to glory a couple years ago. But David Baker basically is the president of the Hall of Fame. And the NFL said that really they had nothing to do with the preparation of the field. They had the Hall of Fame ceremonies there the day before, and so they had to break all of that stuff down, and somehow somebody started painting the logo on the middle of the field and in the end zone late, and somehow this stuff hardened, and they said that these places where this paint was applied felt like concrete. And if you ever played football before, you remember walking to practice or whatever, and you might have to walk on some concrete or on the road or whatever. In my high school, we used to have to walk on this little road down to the practice field. And so cleats are slippery on concrete. So you can't have these cats go out, these professional football players. You can't have Andrew Luck and Aaron Rodgers out there sliding around on their ass out there in the middle of the damn field. So they canceled the damn game. Now I'm going to give them, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I'm going to give them a little bit of kudos in the fact that they did cancel the game, that they actually did put the player safety first. And you heard a lot of the cats on the broadcast, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, the new broadcast team at ESPN. But everybody gave them credit for canceling this game. You had to do it. You just had to do it. But if the field was in that bad of a condition where they felt like they needed to cancel the game, they definitely need to do it. Because you got to remember, there's a lot of egg on their face. I mean, a lot of egg on your face. You are 12. They kept throwing this term out last night, this amount last night. You're a $12 billion company, the NFL. Now, whether it was the Hall of Fame's fault or not, the NFL should have damn had some checks and balances in place to make sure everything was together. Like everybody had their ish together. And they didn't do it, man. So they get the biggest Buster of the Award, Buster of the Day here on the Doug Stewart Show. Unacceptable Buster Award to the Hall of Fame and the NFL. You got to be freaking kidding me. And you know these games, these preseason games, man, the starters only play maybe a series, especially the first game. They play maybe a series, maybe 2 series, and that's it. But let's be honest, we love football here, man. In this country, we absolutely love football. And for them to do what they did last night, man, and drop the ball, pun intended, was just, it's unacceptable. So Buster Award to the Hall of Fame and to the NFL, man. I mean, crazy. If you were like me, like I basically planned, because I got home like at 4 o'clock yesterday evening. I planned my evening around watching these 2 or 3 series by the starters in this game last night. And then it also is very important for guys trying to make the team. Cats on the bubble. You need to go out there and show, like, listen, when the lights come on, I may not have showed well in practice, but when the lights come on, I'm a player. And a lot of people are game time players where, they're average or they make a lot of mistakes, at practice. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. But when the lights turn on, they're totally different players. And so Cats last night, there's a couple of guys last night on both of those teams that probably aren't going to make the club because they didn't have the opportunity to show what they could do last night. That's one less opportunity. And remember, the more you go in these preseason games, the more the starters play, which means less of a chance for the backups to get on the field. Last night would have been 1, maybe 2 series for the starters, and then these backups, the second, third, 4th teams even, would have had an opportunity to get out there in the field, man. So they're saying that this thing costs the NFL and the Hall of Fame over $4 million. That's bad in itself. But it costs a couple of cats probably an opportunity to make an NFL roster. Bad, 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 bad. Unacceptable. I think we might even rename today's show Unacceptable. Unacceptable, NFL. Unacceptable. $12 billion? Come on, man. Come on, man. And I know things happen, but they shouldn't happen when you got a budget of $12 billion. When you can throw out $12 billion to make everything perfect, everything should be perfect. I'm sorry. Buster Award to the NFL and to the Hall of Fame. When we get back from the break, man, you may have noticed last night, I'm sure you did, ESPN got some new hosts. Yeah. They told some cats to get to stepping and don't cut the corners. Yeah, we'll talk about it up next on the Doug Stewart Show.
Hello, everyone. This is Grandma Eunice. I want you to come on and listen to my grandson on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Help me keep this boy out of trouble. Come on, cook with the microwave on Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Grandma Eunice, bye-bye. Boy, I thought you said Georgie was coming over today.
Coming straight from the A.
Kick it with your boy Kesey at www.kesey.com. His show covers some of the realest issues trending today. He'll keep you locked in from the first listen. You can find him online on his mobile app or at kysii.com, xsquadaffiliates.com, iTunes, Google Play, and especially on the SME Network on Tuesdays at noon. You don't want to miss it.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. He got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball,